Okay, first I'm going to resize your chart so I can see it a little bit better. Okay, now this is after I'd play with it for a few minutes and I actually got it to work the way I wanted it to. But first thing we're going to do is right click on the plot area. See how it says plot area? One of the options will be select data. Now again, this is on a Macintosh. Yours is going to be on a PC, I would assume, so it might look a little different, but the options will still be the same. So first right click, the option select data, and you'll see here that the two series that you already had, Series 2 and Series 4, are listed, and also you have Y values and X values. I'm going to go ahead and remove the two series that you had already. Notice that they're gone out of the list, and if I click OK, your chart looks a little bland now, a little blank. So we're gonna go ahead and add some data. So right click on the chart and see where it says select data again. So we're going to add a data series. I want to call it something else, so I'm going to call it, this is your specific heat of metal, so I'm going to call it specific heat number 1. Now your X values you want to have you want your time variables there. So this little icon right here at the end, I'm going to click it. And now it's asked me what do I want to be my X data. Now the X data, like you said, it needs to be your time. So I'm going to click and highlight the time data over here on the far left. When I let go, see how it says A8 through A68. And as you notice, 68 was the last variable, and A8 was the first time variable. So now that I'm happy with that, I'm going to hit enter or return, whichever is on your keyboard. And now those values are right there. The Y values need to be your temperature values. So first I'm going to try to highlight. This equals 1 jazz. We don't want it. Just backspace out of it to delete it. And again, we're going to click here on this icon on the end of the Y variables. And now you want your temperature. So I'm going to go over to the temperature values, click and drag. As I drag, it's going to highlight everything. Highlight everything. That's too much. Go back up. When I let go, it's now B8 to B68. Again, I hit enter, and it populates those right down here. So specific heat 1, calorimetry Y values, calorimetry X variables. We click OK, and when we do, the chart that we had should now look kind of like it did before I had deleted anything. So it's back up here, and there's our specific heat values. Now, and as you notice, like right now, I've highlighted the table, but the first two columns are now highlighted. One's purple, one's blue. This being the X variables, this being the Y variables. Now, you can do the same thing and add another data series again. There is another way of doing it, but I'll wait till I'm actually seeing you in person probably to show you that because it might be a little bit more complicated. If you have any other questions, let me know. If not, I hope this helps. I'm going to stop recording, and I'll see you tomorrow.